Welcome, I'm the Zabi Master, and I know it's been quite a while, and that's because I don't know. Anyway, moving on. So the three words, I'm just going to reveal them all right now, is tax fraud, the concept of being abstract, and repetition. Alright, tax fraud. So tax fraud is essentially frauding your taxes, which is like faking them, which means you're not paying your taxes properly, or you're just not paying them at all, I guess. Essentially, you're not paying your taxes. Now, kind of depending where you are, like what government is your government of your country or whatever, it will depend on where I put this. I can only talk about my perspective, which is Australia. So I don't really have a huge problem with the Australian government. I think they're fine. I don't think they're perfect, but I think they're fine. So I don't really mind giving tax to them because they actually use it for education and free healthcare and stuff like that, building hospitals, that kind of thing. They could be smarter with how they use it, like with homeless shelters and building actual houses and not letting the house price skyrocket. So yeah, it kind of depends on that. So what I mean by that is tax fraud could be a good thing because by not paying your taxes, you're not helping an evil government, say, but it could also be a bad thing because you could be helping the government pay for hospitals, and so you're just straight up not letting them do that. Tax overall is annoying, but I feel like, it's illegal. Tax fraud is illegal, and so you shouldn't do it anyway. But yeah, I don't think it's F. I think it's E. I'm going to put it in E. Probably like mid to low E. I'll put it there, just based off what I said. By the way, if you want to suggest things, make sure you just look at the rules in the description and you'll be fine. So, the concept of being abstract. So this isn't being abstract, it's the concept of being abstract. So my brain's gonna melt to this one. Being abstract, as you can see in this picture I got off Google Images, is being very simple shapes. As you can see, it's like squares, triangles, lines, and circles, that kind of thing, and it meaning something. Like, I don't really know how to explain it, but the concept of being abstract kind of hurts my brain to think about. Is it a good thing or a bad thing? Alright, you know what? I'm not going to think if it's a good thing or a bad thing. It's how much I like it. How much do I like the concept of being abstract? I think it's pretty cool because you can like look at your face and go, yeah, my two eyes are two circles, my nose is a triangle or whatever. Do I like it? It's not really something that I've really thought about, to be honest. Unsurprisingly. So I'm thinking of putting it somewhere in C. I can't really see myself putting it in D or B because B means I like it, D means I don't like it, and that's just not really true about it. What's this concept of reality? Oh, that's reality. I think I like it more than reality, so I'm going to put it right here. Okay, repetition. Oh, so repetition, if you don't know, is just copying things, like copying the same thing over and over and over and over and over. Like, if I want to run, I will move my legs forward and I will move because of that. And in order to run, you move your legs forward over and over again. So you could say I use repetition in order to run by using my legs, I guess. In terms of this picture I got from Google Images, this person is using repetition to write the word or sentence, I will not copy again. And this guy is repeating this message over and over. Repetition could be a good thing because, like, if I figure out how to, I don't know, defeat a bulb in Pikmin, for example, and I figure out that if I throw a Pikmin on top of it, it will kill it. So I will use that strategy again because it worked. I will use repetition when fighting bulbs. I'll throw a Pikmin on top because that strategy works. And I think that's the main thing. If someone sees something work, they will repeat and use repetition on that successful thing over and over until it stops working. So it could be a good thing because that's kind of how evolution works in a way. Because of like carcinization and stuff like that. If you don't know about carcinization, basically different species evolve into crabs on like different occasions, which is a form of repetition, I suppose. So it's a good thing. Do I like it? Do I like repetition? I think I do. I think there are definitely some downsides, like people copying you and you don't want them to copy you. It can be very annoying, or people saying the exact same thing over and over and over, and it just gets tiresome. That is where repetition can be very annoying. And now that I'm thinking about it, it is very frustrating. I think I'm going to put it in high C, just because I do like repetition more than I don't, but it is very mixed because people putting things into the ground is just annoying, but then also redoing things that are good is good. So I don't know, I'm going to put it there and then I'm just going to move on. Anyway, that is it for today. If you want to comment your suggestions, just read the description. It's super easy. I want to shout out Password for suggesting the 3 things again. Thank you, Password. You're an actual legend. And with that said, check out my other content. I will be uploading a lot more frequently. And I'll see ya. And I'll see ya. And I'll see ya.